The book 8 Rules of Love, A Guide to True Fulfillment by Jay Setty is a self-help guide that delves into the topic of love and relationships. The author shares his personal experiences and insights on how to cultivate love and happiness in all aspects of life, including romantic relationships, family relationships, and relationships with oneself. The book is organized into 8 chapters, each of which focuses on a different rule for living a fulfilling life filled with love. Welcome to the Jack Up TV. The first rule, love yourself first, is about self-love and self-acceptance. The author emphasizes the importance of taking care of oneself physically, emotionally, and mentally, and of being kind and compassionate towards oneself. He also stresses the importance of forgiving oneself for past mistakes and not allowing negative thoughts or self-criticism to interfere with one's self-worth. The second rule, be authentic, is about being true to oneself and not pretending to be someone one is not. The author argues that in order to build meaningful relationships, one must be honest and authentic with oneself and with others. He also encourages readers to embrace their individuality and to celebrate their unique qualities and talents. The third rule, communicate openly and honestly, is about the importance of effective communication in relationships. The author stresses the importance of being honest and clear in one's communication and of avoiding the use of passive-aggressive behavior or manipulation. He also encourages readers to listen actively to others and to seek to understand their perspectives. The fourth rule, express gratitude and appreciation, is about the importance of showing appreciation and gratitude towards others. The author argues that expressing gratitude can strengthen relationships, improve communication, and increase overall happiness. He also encourages readers to cultivate an attitude of gratitude in their daily lives and to focus on the positive aspects of their relationships. The fifth rule, practice forgiveness, is about the importance of forgiveness in relationships. The author argues that holding grudges and harboring resentment can harm relationships and lead to negative emotions such as anger, bitterness, and jealousy. He encourages readers to practice forgiveness as a means of releasing negative emotions and of restoring peace and happiness in relationships. The sixth rule, show empathy and understanding, is about the importance of being able to understand and relate to others' experiences and emotions. The author argues that empathy is a key ingredient in building strong and meaningful relationships, and that by showing empathy and understanding, one can create a safe and supportive environment for oneself and others. The seventh rule, practice generosity, is about the importance of giving and generosity in relationships. The author argues that giving freely and selflessly can strengthen relationships and improve communication, and that by practicing generosity, one can create a culture of generosity and kindness in one's relationships. The eighth and final rule, stay present and mindful, is about the importance of being present and mindful in one's relationships. The author argues that by staying focused on the present moment and on one's relationships, one can cultivate a deeper sense of connection and happiness. He also encourages readers to be mindful of their thoughts, emotions, and actions, and to avoid getting caught up in worries and distractions. In conclusion, The 8 Rules of Love by Jay Setty is a well-written and insightful book that offers practical advice on how to cultivate love and happiness in all aspects of life. The author's personal experiences and insights provide a relatable and engaging perspective on the topic of love and relationships, and his rules for living a fulfilling life filled with love are both wise and inspiring. Whether one is seeking to improve one's romantic relationships, family relationships, or relationship with oneself, this book is a valuable resource that offers practical advice and guidance for achieving true fulfillment and happiness. The book is also notable for its emphasis on mindfulness and self-awareness. The author stresses the importance of being present and mindful in one's relationships and of being aware of one's thoughts, emotions, and actions. This emphasis on mindfulness is particularly important in today's fast-paced world where distractions and worries can easily take over our attention and interfere with our relationships. By practicing mindfulness and staying focused on the present moment, readers can deepen their connections with others and experience greater happiness and fulfillment. Another key learning from the book is the importance of communication in relationships. The author argues that effective communication is crucial for building strong and meaningful relationships, and that by communicating openly and honestly, one can avoid misunderstandings and conflicts. This is particularly important in romantic relationships, where poor communication can often lead to serious problems and even the breakdown of the relationship. By practicing effective communication, readers can improve their relationships and experience greater happiness and fulfillment. The author's emphasis on self-love and self-acceptance is also notable. He argues that in order to build strong and meaningful relationships, one must first love and accept oneself. This means taking care of oneself physically, emotionally, and mentally, and being kind and compassionate towards oneself. By practicing self-love and self-acceptance, readers can improve their relationships and experience greater happiness and fulfillment. In summary, The 8 Rules of Love by Jay Setty is a valuable resource for anyone seeking to improve their relationships and experience greater happiness and fulfillment. The author's practical advice and insights on love and relationships are both wise and inspiring, and his emphasis on mindfulness, communication, self-love, and self-acceptance makes the book an important resource for anyone looking to cultivate love and happiness in all aspects of life. Alright, that's a wrap. Thank you for tuning in.